my studio. Today I'm sharing this time-lapse painting. Come with me, let's go. Hey there! So today I'm trying something a little different than the usual loose floral composition. I'm going even more abstract today with more of a contemporary geometric design. Starting out slowly. I don't really have exact shapes in mind. I haven't done any preliminary sketches here. I've got some colors picked out. My idea is just to create a multicolor stripe layout, really making the colors and how they blend the main feature of this design. You can see my color palettes to the right of the paper. One of the ways I like to set up my colors is by creating different opacities of the same tone. I put a few drops of each color ink into two different wells, and I dilute them with water, one of them to wash it down and make it more transparent, and I leave the other one more opaque. If you like this channel, please consider supporting by heading over to my Etsy shop. There you'll find original watercolors, fine art prints, stationaries, and more. Link in the description. Now back to the video. So since I don't have an exact composition in mind, I'm starting out slowly, and to give my painting a little more control, I've spaced out my initial stripes that I started laying down. It gives me the ability to let the paint dry a little bit before I start going in and adding new layers. And once I've got those first layers down, I can start adding some new. Sort of getting the brush to overlap where, you know, the new color is and the first color is, and it still has some water built on top, and they start to blend together. You'll notice me from time to time going back in with some small pieces of paper towel where I soak up areas of the paper that might be a little bit too saturated, too much water welling up. And then you'll see me going back in and adding concentrated color directly from the dropper, just to make little different unexpected color combinations and pops. You might also notice I'm using a few different brushes in this project. I'm using my go-to round brushes, which are my tools of choice when I'm usually doing my floral compositions. Because this one is so abstract, it gave me a good reason to use my flat brush, which I really don't use that much in floral paintings. It's a lot stiffer, it's pretty big, a little bit clumsy, but here it's great because it's giving me that nice flat edge on some of my stripes. Nice like even thickness to them. Bit more color in on the dropper, making some dramatic levels up here of dark color on top of the light pink. Figuring out where I want to go next. So for this one, I decided to tape down my edges with blue painter's tape. I like to use it because it gives me a visual guide and helps me, you know, stay away from the edges getting too close. It really kind of frames the art piece. But if you try something like this, you might want to try not putting any tape down, because it'll give you the ability to pick up the paper with all that, you know, good running water and ink sitting there, and it'll help you blend the colors in different directions, kind of saturate an area. Since my paper is taped down, I'm just using the brush to push the water and ink around. almost done, just adding some light transparent stripes to help the colors sort of mix together. Thanks for joining me for this watercolor abstract painting. Let me know what you thought. Put some comments down, some feedbacks down in the comment area. And if you have any ideas of something new you'd like me to try, I'd love to hear it. Really trying to do some different things. You can also check out this painting and the twin I did of it over in my Etsy shop. I've got 2 different colorways, kind of tweaked around with that. That's sort of the fun of adding it into Photoshop, seeing what else you can do, how far you can push it. But that's it. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you want to support me and see more things like this, consider heading over to my Patreon and becoming a member. Link in the description. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.